Looking alike, sounding alike, acting alike does not mean that person is safe for you. People have to learn that just because we know how to mimic each other's characteristics, sounds, culture, clothes, doesn't mean that you're supposed to be with that tribe of people. This is again how we start feeling depressed and sad and anxiety when we're around a group of people and we don't know why we're not vibing with them. Yes, it takes a lot more time to learn yourself alone in solitude and go out and hand select friends that work with you in your journey and vibration. Or you can just go out and hang out with the masses and enjoy a group mindset. I always tell people there's nothing wrong with that, but once you start identifying as that, that's when you've lost yourself and you're going to start feeling depressed. That's just my opinion. I'm not diagnosing anything, but as a person who's been depressed and gone through it of trying to mask myself and fit in with other people, trying to talk like them or act like them, or that's why I say sometimes, listen, social decorum is a double-edged sword. It's good when you want to be in a respectful environment, but also there's people who take that respect too far and then they think that they have control of you, how you're supposed to act, talk, sit, and all that, and that's when it goes a little bit overboard, right? So when I say this, as kids, we grow up, and our first instinct when we make groups of friends is we find an activity that we like, right? And then because we both like that activity, now we're friends. Now we're best friends, now we're in each other's lives, we're giving this person all of our energy, time, and space. And this person might be a friend of me the whole entire time, right? Again, no one's going to know this if you're a good-hearted person and you're giving your best ability to be that. Some people don't know that they're envious until they're envious. But once you recognize that they're envious, it is your opportunity to walk away without becoming too invested and coming off like now you're just throwing that person away. Because I always say you can have people in your life that don't make sense and still be their friend, still be an associate. You just don't give them too much of your time, right? This is where we start saying, this is my best friend, this is my family, this is my tribe. These are the ones that I'm saying you want to make sure, okay, if you have that, you have to know how to have discernment to choose who belongs in your tribe and who's just a friend. Because everyone's not going to be the same level of friendship, in my opinion. With that said, if you're going to choose a tribe of friends, choose them based on their morals and their beliefs and their conscience and their ability to show up and be loyal and be trustworthy. Remember, loyalty to me is not about needing to know why. It's just knowing that you're a good person. You've always been a good person to me. So if you need help, I'm going to help you no matter what, unless it's illegal, right? Discernment. That's where my loyalty kicks in. Now, trustworthy is I should be able to tell you anything without feeling like you're going to gaslight me, make me feel bad, or go tell someone, right? That's trust. There's many different levels of friendship that you have with many different people, and some of us try to put them all together and act like they're one, and you can't. You have to know which group represents what for you. If you're able to find a tribe of people who can be all of the things that you're asking for, loyalty, trustworthiness, commitment, all of that, that's beautiful. But we've all been in places where it's like, that's a cool person, but you can't tell them nothing. They can't hold water for nothing. They're going to tell everybody everything. Good heart, sweet person, but anything you tell them, if there's no malice attached to it, regardless, good or bad, they're going to repeat it because you said it to them. So in their mind, well, you said it to me, so I can say it. That's just how some people's brain work. And I do not judge them. I just recognize you will not be a part of my close tribe of friends. You're a, hey, how you doing? But I'm out kicking it type of friend, have a few drinks, laugh it up, talk about social media, whatever. That type of friend, right? That's for you to understand. But don't just find people based on the things you like and then say, these are my friends. Those are people who are, you know what? I'm going to be more polite about it. You can say they're your friends. Just don't make them your best friend. How about that? Don't let everybody become your best friend right away just because you finally found someone who sounds like you and talks like you, especially in the spirituality world. Trust me, it's hard for me too. I love talking about spirituality all the time, and in a regular conversation, it's too deep, it's too heavy, I get it. To other spiritualists, it's just how we talk. It's easy to talk about, and we can talk about it all day and night. That still doesn't mean that that person is safe for me emotionally, right? Doesn't mean that that person is safe for me physically. At the end of the day, I have to determine what's safe for me and what makes me feel comfortable. And if that person shows up enough consistently in that way, and vice versa for me, then I start saying, okay, this is tribes people. These are people that I can count on. I don't even have to think about it. I just say, yes, this is the person I want to call on. Again, we can't determine everybody's mental and emotional space at the time they're going through it. So even the persons that you believe in and trust can be your most closest confidants, can turn on you somewhere down the line. But all you have to know is you did your best due diligence choosing people who actually care for you. You're not just choosing people because they're giving you attention. You're choosing them because they actually are showing up for you, care about you, want to know how you're doing. You want to know how they're doing. You're invested in each other, right? When people say, oh, it's transactional. Transactional to me is if you only want to hang out with me when you're at the bar. Because if I'm not going out with you at the bar, then you don't want to talk to me. That's transactional to me. A friend to me is, we're out at the bar. I don't want to go out. You're out. Well, hey, can I come kick it with you? Sure. That's a friend to me because you're now seeing that I want to hang out with that person. It's not about the environment. That's friendship, not the other way. Oh, well, they never come and show up for me. They're never there for me. Okay, fine. That's your connection. And if you keep investing in those types of connections, even if you know it don't work, but y'all look alike or y'all act alike or you lived in the same neighborhood, whatever, that's a choice. And that's why you're going to keep having ops around you, right? Like they like to say. I personally like to know who's around me at all times. And I will evaluate that all the time. I think it's weird that people get into connections and stop evaluating things. I'm never going to stop evaluating my connections and friendships. It doesn't mean I expect them to do something for me, but I do expect them to continually show up as a good person on this earth and continue their mission, because that's what connects me to them. I want to be around good people who have a mission to complete, and they understand that things are going to happen, but they don't let that take over their mission. They keep going. That's the people that I surround myself with. I don't surround myself with people who give up too easily or hate on me because I can keep going or don't understand why I keep going. I'm not here to appease you. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. So this is why I say you have to understand, when we're talking about friendships, it's not about getting something out of people. It's about knowing that as I grow, you grow. If you don't want to grow anymore, that's fine. But as I keep growing, I need you to understand that I'm going to change, and there's going to be things about me that won't be the same, that you're going to have to learn how to accept or not accept. And if you choose to not accept them, then that means I have to choose to not accept this friendship as far as the way I had it before, right? We keep trying to say friendship is this umbrella thing where you're supposed to forgive no matter what. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. If you keep showing up inconsistently in my life, you don't get to be in my life, period. If you keep showing up with expectations and then you're not giving anything back except what you think I'm supposed to do for you, we're not going to last, right? All I require is you to be yourself. That's all I ask of anyone. If you're going to be my friend, be yourself consistently, wholeheartedly, all the time. So then I know that you really are who you say you are, and then I can start allowing myself to be more open with you, more vulnerable with you. Because what I'm not going to do is just tell you everything just because we sound alike or look alike or act alike. That's so high school. We're past that. Even in high school, they're getting smarter to understand. I can't just agree that just because we're in math group or cheerleaders or on the same team that we're on the same team. You have to utilize your discernment, and it has to start with the people you keep around yourself and the friendships that you call in and what you consider friendship to be. Because some people's definition of friendship is completely different than mine. So this is just my opinion. Use it as you must. Love ya.